We understand that we need to do a lot more to educate folks.
Plymouth Housing leaders continue to say the answer to solving the region's homeless crisis is to simply build out more affordable housing
that are legal and funded.
But lately, cities like Kenmore have rejected this idea and are catching on to the nonprofit's low-barrier model.
The drug problem in Plymouth Housing is rampant,
which in many cases allow drug addicts and mentally ill residents to move in without any requirements for treatment.
Sadly.
But Plymouth leaders insist this is fear-mongering and the concerns are overblown.
We can't let fear and bureaucracy deny proven solutions.
So I spend time looking at what's really happening inside some of their facilities in downtown Seattle, like the Lewiston Scargo in Belltown.
Trying to find Mike Matzik. Mike!
We Heart Seattle's Andrea Suarez and I followed Mike Matzik for several months.
You smelled the fentanyl right when we got out of that.
Andrea, what is that?
Well, I would say that is probably somebody that went through withdrawal and crapped right here in the hallway.
Matzik reached out to Suarez for help, saying the conditions inside the building were becoming unbearable.
You got rats in here?
Yeah, rats underneath there, crawls underneath, there's a whole bunch of them under there.
He's been forced to move rooms several times and says he's feeling hopeless.
Okay, so you can't even lock the door when you leave?
No, I can't.
Why don't you go to management and ask for a new key?
They don't have a key for that lock right there.
Oh my gosh.
Is anybody ever using this phone since the 80s?
Matzik recently invited us over as he smoked fentanyl with his friends.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Mike, who's in your room?
Drug use inside the rooms are a regular occurrence.
And this unit is a trap house. This is a garbage can full of foil, drugs, revolving door.
So does the staff here at Plymouth Housing, do they let you guys do drugs in here?
They don't say no, but they don't,
It's legal. This is a harm reduction place.
This is harm reduction?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so they provide, the paraphernalia, like the pipes and
They give you the pipes downstairs?
needles or whatever, yeah.
I mean, the staff knows you guys are doing drugs in your room, right?
all right.
But nobody's intervening on your behalf, making you guys go to treatment.
No.
Suarez says what's happening at the Lewiston Scargo is an absolute failure of the housing first model, which essentially warehouses homeless drug addicts, no strings attached.
You don't have to be clean. You don't have to be enrolled into a program. Yeah, there's no accountability, discipline, or structure at all.
In many cases, they're not getting better, and at times, overdosing and dying in their rooms.
I thought you had a case manager that was going to get you transferred out of here.
I also spoke to other residents here who say case managers and staff quit so often, it feels like no one is around to help them find jobs or take that next step out of this situation.
Each person I've had pretty much they don't exist. I mean, they've been here for I've met them like two times and then they told to quit or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I reached out to Plymouth Housing about these concerns and allegations, but so far no response.
The conditions in this place are almost worse than on the streets.
Yeah.
I didn't have cockroaches and rats in my tent, you know what I mean?
Meanwhile, Suarez is trying to help.
If you want off of that, I will help you. We'll take you to a detox and we'll take you to a 6-month place, a recovery, so you don't have to smoke that anymore.
She invites residents like Matzik out into the neighborhood and pays them to pick up the trash, giving them a sense of purpose and belonging.
Is that something you would consider, Kelly?
Yeah.
A community Matzik and others say is missing behind these closed doors.
You can see they didn't say get out of here. They didn't say don't look at my drugs in my hand. They didn't hide the foil. They're telling their story because it's a cry for help. It's a cry for help. It's crying out loud for help.
The city, the county, the state keeps funding these types of situations. How come?
Because they refuse to change their minds. They refuse to acknowledge that it's not working.